Hey, have you ever stopped to consider why new viruses seem to emerge every few years, almost like clockwork? It's a question that keeps scientists and public health officials constantly on their toes. Let's dive into the world of emerging coronaviruses, those tricky pathogens that are always keeping us guessing. Specifically, we're going to focus on some you might not have encountered yet, like HKU5CoV2. These lesser-known viruses are just as important to understand. Most of us probably first became acutely aware of the term coronavirus back in 2020, when the world changed dramatically. But the truth is, these viruses have actually been circulating in the background for a very long time, long before they made headlines. Some coronaviruses are relatively benign, causing the common cold and mild discomfort, while others, like SARS, which emerged in the early 2000s, and MERS, which appeared a decade later, have caused severe and sometimes deadly outbreaks, highlighting the potential danger they pose. And now, scientists around the globe are constantly engaged in surveillance, always on the lookout for new coronaviruses that could potentially jump from animal populations to humans, sparking the next pandemic. So, let's get down to it. What exactly is the deal with HKU5CoV2, and why should we care? This particular coronavirus was first discovered in bats, those often misunderstood creatures of the night, and it's now considered part of a larger group of viruses that scientists are actively monitoring and studying. Why are bats so often implicated in these viral discoveries? Because bats are basically virus supercarriers, acting as natural reservoirs for a wide range of pathogens. They have unique immune systems that allow them to host a large number of viruses without actually getting sick themselves, which is quite remarkable. Sometimes, under the right circumstances, these viruses can spill over from bats to other animal species, acting as an intermediate host. And then, potentially, if the conditions are just right, these viruses can make the jump to us, humans. Now, it's important not to panic or become overly alarmed. HKU5CoV2 hasn't been shown to cause any outbreaks or infections in people so far. But here's why studying it and other similar viruses matters a great deal. The more comprehensive our knowledge base about these viruses, the better equipped we will be to prepare for future outbreaks and pandemics. By carefully studying these viruses in animal populations, scientists can potentially spot early warning signs of a potential spillover event, gain a deeper understanding of how these viruses evolve and adapt over time, and even proactively design vaccines or develop effective treatments before a new virus has the chance to escalate into a global health crisis. But the crucial question remains: how do these viruses actually manage to make the jump from their animal hosts to humans? What are the mechanisms at play? Usually, the transmission occurs through close and direct contact with infected animals, providing the virus with an opportunity to cross the species barrier. Think about the conditions found in wet markets, where a variety of live animals are often sold in close proximity. The illegal and unregulated wildlife trade, which can bring humans into contact with exotic species, harboring novel viruses, or even significant changes in the environment, such as deforestation or urban expansion, that lead to increased interaction between humans and wildlife populations. That's precisely why continuous monitoring of both wild and domestic animal populations is of paramount importance for early detection and prevention efforts. Here's something truly fascinating. Researchers are now leveraging cutting-edge, high-tech methods in their investigations, such as advanced genetic sequencing techniques, to meticulously map out the intricate family trees of these viruses, tracing their origins and evolutionary pathways. This sophisticated analysis helps them predict which viruses might possess the potential to become dangerous to humans, and to develop effective strategies for stopping them in their tracks before they have the chance to spread widely. So, with all of this in mind, what practical steps can you, as an individual, take to contribute to the solution? Well, it turns out that the fundamentals of good hygiene still matter a great deal in preventing the spread of viruses. This includes diligent hand washing with soap and water, ensuring that meat is cooked thoroughly to eliminate any potential pathogens, and diligently following the guidance and recommendations issued by public health officials and organizations. But staying informed about the latest developments in the world of emerging viruses is equally important for making informed decisions. The more we, as a global community, understand about the threats posed by emerging viruses, the better prepared we will be to effectively handle whatever challenges nature may present to us in the future. So, what's the bottom line in all of this? Emerging coronaviruses, such as HKU5CoV2, are indeed out there in the world, constantly evolving and potentially posing a threat. But we also have an army of dedicated and brilliant scientists who are working tirelessly to protect us and keep us safe from these threats. Knowledge is our most powerful weapon in this fight. And by working together and staying informed, we can stay one step ahead of these viruses. Thanks for tuning in, and remember to always stay curious and keep asking questions.